Buongiorno, we've come to Pietrasanta, which I've been wanting to come to the centre of Pietrasanta for a long time, and we haven't been here before. So we're now just entering the Centro Storico and going for a lovely walk, and we have Kaylin with us. She's staying with us now before she heads back to Australia. So let's see where we head up. First stop is going to be a coffee, I think, though there's so many pretty shops to look at, so it's going to be tempting. So we've arrived in the main piazza of Pietrasanta. It's beautiful. I can't believe the day we have. They'd announced lots of rain, but obviously not right now, thank goodness. And I love the backdrop of the mountains with the wall of the town making its way up there. And I'll just spin around back towards the sunshine. We might get some glare. Let me move over into the shade here. That might make it easier. Here we go. There, now I can actually see what I'm doing. So we've just walked all the way down that very, very long shopping street, which was beautiful. And of course you've got lots of restaurants and cafes, which we're headed straight for a coffee now, and then lunch after. But it's a very pretty place, which is what I had been led to believe. So it's true. Let's discover a little bit more. Hello, amore. Just looking at these huge blocks of solid marble, which this is what the whole area is famous for, obviously, but they must weigh a ton. And they're just these great big beautiful spheres or different shapes that obviously you can sit upon, I suppose, or just look at. But very pretty.
I'm just in a quandary as to which cafe to sit in.
I'll let you pick. Anyone you want. There's Bar Michelangelo here in the shade. That one's, I can't see the name, but you've got a little bit of sun and shade, or the back, which is popular. Would you rather sun or shade? Oh, that one's got half and half. Let's go to Michelangelo. He's a well-known bloke, isn't he? Let's go there. Oh, I thought I'd just take you for a little wander on my own. Kaylin and David are still sitting at the cafe. Oh, I should have showed you the cafe. Oh, let me go back. So this is Cafe Michelangelo, where we just have a little drink. And we're just at the end of the piazza, and I'm headed up into the far corner to go to the bank. I need to get some cash out, and I noticed there was one of my banks up here. And then we're going to visit now I'm not sure if this is a basilica or chiesa or cathedrale, because I need to go and have a look at the signs. I'm just overwhelmed by all these incredible balls and spheres of marble, and was thinking how many tons they would weigh. Just incredible. And it's so pretty. Let's have a look over here. There are just so many pretty places to sit and have coffee here. So this is Leopoldo II from 1848. Oh dear, I can hear dogs fighting in the background. That's always an unpleasant sound, isn't it? And then we have another beautiful building over in the corner, which I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like another church. So we'll go and check out some of the names on those. I'm just waiting for Kaylin and David to catch up with me so we can do all this together. And then there's this spectacular brick tower, which is in the shade at the moment. I'm filming from the wrong direction, so I'll show you that from the other side. This is the Archaeological Museum, this beautiful building here. And we were just looking at the door because it has a gorgeous pattern on it, and it's actually metal that looks like has gone green, shades of green. Copper turns like that, doesn't it, darling? Third degree.
Could be. It's like sheets of metal.
Could be sheets, yeah. It's gorgeous. we're just standing outside the front door of the Comune, and David pointed this out to me. It's an incredibly ancient stone with two crests at the top. I think the one at the top could look like it's Medici, although I can't quite work it out.
Be older. I don't know.
It could be much older, in fact. We're trying to sort of work out the writing on it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's a beautiful town. We're really, really enjoying it. I knew I would. So it's a Duomo. I wasn't sure, each place they call them different things. So this is the Duomo di San Martino. Let's go and have a look and see if we can check out the interior, which I always love to do. Andiamo. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It's spaghettoni, which is large spaghetti, but handmade fresh here, with chili and anchovy and garlic and I can't remember what else, but the flavors are amazing. Kaylin's having testaroli, which are the big round toasted pastas from Lunigiana with pesto. Looks wonderful. She said it's really yummy. And David's you were having the maltagliati with fresh porcini mushrooms that have just been picked out in the forest. It's the season. Buon appetito. So this is Libero. Cibo, vino, fotografie. It's just off the square of the main square in Pietrasanta. And look at the wine choices. We had a glass of house white wine with our lunch, and the lunch was sublime. Honestly, it was beautiful. He's the postman. And I want to ask them what the house wine was, because it was so good. They obviously are very specialized in wines. Let me go and ask the young lady what it was. They're beautiful here, really nice people as well.
You're like a song that I sing on the moon.
So we were just there at Libero, where the lovely Bordeaux color umbrella is, sitting outside. And as you turn around, it's just on the corner here of the main piazza. So really, really easy to find. In fact, we were just in the Cafe Michelangelo before, and it's just straight ahead. A very good choice, amazing prices, and excellent choice. The food was fantastic.
You like the sound of the raindrops drumming on a first this summer day. You're like this.
This looks like a very, very cool vintage clothing design, I'd say. Store. I love the facade, and I just looked through the window and it has some really cool things inside, and lots of design stores along here, and quite a lot of them I think are vintage as well. But there are a lot of designer stores all throughout Pietrasanta with very individual design clothing and jewelry. Quite a few of them are closed now because it's after lunch. Ooh. What is this man pointing to, I wonder? Galleria Ponzetta, another art gallery.
And when you drop one of your smiles, sound of tears.
House counselling. I've never heard of it described like that before. This is Albergo Pietrasanta. which actually says it's part of the luxury hotels, small luxury hotels of the world. Lovely.
Song that I sing in the morning on a perfect holiday. You're like the warmth of the sun on my skin when clouds look gray.
Zoe. How cool. Looks like another vintage store perhaps, or a design store, but look how they've made the letters on the outside of the building out of all the strips of fabrics. Super cool.
Like the joy of a trip is coming to a place with ocean.
I wasn't into cartoons when I was a little girl, but I always loved Tweety Bird. It was so cute. Oh, that's so cool. Ciao. David just noticed that Paolo Milani, this beautiful store, had an incredible garden behind it, and then we looked up. I'll show you. It's got one of the largest magnolia trees we've ever seen. Check that darling out. My gosh, it's like 50 meters high easily. What have they found in there that's interesting? I think Kaylin's seen something that catches her eye. What have you found in there that's interesting, Kaylin? Oh, wow, how cool. Oh, that dress is gorgeous. Do you like that? Yeah. It's beautiful. Oh, wow, that's a real design. Oh, look, all the beautiful cottons and silks and things in there. That's fabulous. There's so many cool things here. Look at this beautiful doggy. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, this place is just so cool. Look at this amazing one. Emanuela Marchesini. And it is architecture and interior design. More interior design shops, Kaylin. Wow, I just love the metal work. Look at this cactus, I love it. These cacti are amazing. I really like this one here. What a beautiful design. Oh, that's caught Kaylin's eye as well. Let's have a look. Love store. Oh my gosh, I wish this was open. Oh my gosh, that is insanely beautiful inside. Can you see those beautiful painted floors? It's timber floors that have been painted. I was just saying it's like an Aladdin's cave. We need to come back here, David. So if you're into interior design, definitely try and be here when you can visit this store. It looks extraordinary. I now understand when a couple of lovely vloggers that I love to follow, Alessandra and Stefania, that have a home in Lucca or outside of Lucca. They love coming here, and I've often thought, oh, I must get there. And we did go to La Marina di Pietrasanta, to the beach the other day, that you've probably seen in a former vlog, I think. That probably comes out just before this one. But we didn't get a chance to come into the township itself, and so glad we've made it here today. This is the Baptistery or Oratorio of San Jacopo. And I was just looking at the door design, the way the doors open up and the design actually splits off. How clever is that? And being a baptistry, I looked inside and look at this. Basically, what I think is an ancient baptismal font, I think. Wow. The art in these places are just amazing. Might be a little bit glary for you because of the light coming through. Oh, what a beautiful statue of Mary and Jesus. That's gorgeous. Hail Mary. So actually that might be the font there, of course, with the water, the lid on it. Look at these incredible artworks throughout. And let's have a look and see, because this is open on one side, so maybe it is the font. I might have been right. I know it is. Yes, so they would put the water in there in the ancient times. And all the way around, it's all the different colour marbles. And of course, it's all a huge block of engraved marble with incredible marble floors. I mean, we are in marble territory here, so even these beautiful holy water fonts here at the doorways are beautifully carved from marble with these beautiful frescoes above them. Pietrasanta is definitely a feast for the senses. If you're an art lover of any description, whether it be modern, ancient, Renaissance, ultra-modern. As I was saying, also ultra-modern art. There's a lot of beautiful sculptures and statues throughout the town. We're now headed back to walk down yet another lovely street where we ate lunch. We're going to head down there because it looked like a lovely design street as well. Oh wow, in this house just here in the corner, I looked up and saw that in this house Michelangelo Buonarroti signed his first contract to do, let's have a look, with the sculptor Fiorentino, contratto per la facciata del San Lorenzo in Firenze. So that's where he signed his first contract to do that. Isn't that incredible? That's where we had lunch. Even for antelopes. David said the grass was for the antelopes because it's the antelope store. He's been very strong lately with his dad jokes. We're just enjoying the lovely architecture and seeing these beautiful terraces on some of the gorgeous homes. Very, very lovely. Oh gosh, that one's got a big terrace with even vine-covered pergola. Oh, and oh, this is interesting. There seems to be a model wearing, I think it's a top made out of copper. How incredible. Yet another store that looks really interesting. Volantis. Not sure what's in here, but it looks like some interesting clothing, and I'm stuck on a cactus. Oh dear. I just got stuck on the cactus outside. That's an upcycle clothing, in other words, second-hand clothing store. Di Laura Ciraggia. We've just lost the sun behind a cloud. Another interior design store with some groovy things. Another nice little restaurant the whole way down each side of the road between lovely bars and restaurants, cafes, design stores. There's really something for everyone walking up and down here, and it's the quiet part of the afternoon where everything's closed, but it's still really interesting to look at. Ooh, what is this? Oh, an art gallery with gold ladies out the front. Interesting. It's another vintage clothing store. By the looks of things, or designer store. Oh, the colours of the leaves are just starting to turn on the vines. Gorgeous. On the back wall of this gallery, David just noticed a gold leaf painted cinghiale or wild boar. Very typical of this area, though you don't normally find them in gold. It's so lovely to see the autumn colours changing. Isn't that pretty? There's nothing better than seeing the vines change colour into that deep red, like a raspberry red almost, isn't it? And David said he just found a Christmas shop, but this one looks sweet as well. It seems to be interior design again, but with china and porcelain. And what have they found here? Oh, this one sells tiles with your name on it. Oh, Christmas shop. or Christmas window of a shop.
I like the trees.
Oh, David likes the gilded trees. Oh. Oh, there's more over that side as well. Oh, my mother would love those ones that are just the gold and the white, wouldn't she? She loves those colours together. What are you looking at, Dunning? Oh, the tulips as well. And cockatoos. They've got cockatoos there. That looks like a pretty store as well. How lovely. Who else loves Christmas things? Though it's fairly early in the year to see them, but maybe they just have them here permanently. Ciao. That's the entrance, I think, but yet again, another very pretty building with a loggia at the top. Nothing like a lifesaver to hold your cypress tree up straight. I just said to David, though, how did they keep those alive for so long to grow that tall in a pot in a back street of Pietrasanta? Very interesting indeed. So this is where we first started out when we first arrived, and Kaylin has just spotted a gelato bar that started in Florence in 1932, so they should know what they're doing by now. You would think they would be well practiced. Would you like a gelato, Kaylin? Yes? Okay. Let's see what they have in this gelato bar. We were just saying we got lucky. We walked in just before this tour group went into the gelato shop. There's about 50 of them. We would have been there for hours. Kaylin said they look like melted people. She's not wrong, actually. I was trying to work it out whether it was meant to be people, but it's very abstract, and I think it is. They almost look like they could be prehistoric-looking men like Neanderthals. But, yes, their faces and bodies look like they've melted away. So she's absolutely right that that's what they look like. And for those of you who are interested in homes here, I haven't had anyone do a home search in Pietrasanta before. It is a very exclusive area, so you need to expect that the home prices would be more here. As you go a little bit further north into Garfagnana, Lunigiana, where I have been doing some beautiful home tours, you definitely get more for your money. But look, if you want to live in a beautiful town and you can afford it, this definitely is a lovely, lovely one. I hadn't noticed this. I don't know how I missed it. It must have been because we were talking, but there's this wonderful frame that kind of looks a bit Art Deco in design. It's beautifully made out of pieces of marble, steel. There's some incredible tile work on it, if you can see that. The lighting isn't great, but these are all pieces of dark green marble. Let me move around the other side. The light might be better there. Here we go. There, I think you'll see the colour better. So carved marble pieces. Lovely, lovely tiling work and carving. And you can stand on the steps here and have your photo taken as you enter into Pietrasanta, or as you leave it. And then walking back towards the gelateria, there's a store where the ladies just come outside, Acqua di Pietrasanta, which is obviously a scent that is made here. And it looks like they have them with different scents. That one there looks like it's with mandarino. This one looks like it's with limone. Molto bello. Beautiful, very, very large old building with the large Medici crest on it. It was built in the late 1500s as the very first post house in Pietrasanta, where people could come also and stay if they were on their way somewhere. Of course, you were traveling by horse and carriage in those days, so you had to stop if you were on a long journey, and also where they could receive and send letters from. So the first post house. And we're heading back towards that rather unusual, dare I say, chubby gladiator down here, carved out of marble, and back towards our car. Excuse me for being cheeky, and excuse the pun, but I had to get this gladiator's bottom. And now for the rather spectacular front-on view. Oh, this is a real send-up. Some artist has got a very good sense of humour, but he's very handsome all the same, isn't he? And what a big chunk of black marble, my gracious.